Before kingdoms rose into towers of pride, before warriors carved their names into stone, there lived a generation who had forgotten the ancient path of righteousness. Their kings were mighty, but their hearts wandered like ships without stars. The prophets warned them, greatness without God is a tree without roots. But the people turned their faces away, seeking glory in war, riches in bloodshed, and idols made by their own hands. Yet among them the Lord preserved a remnant, the humble, the faithful, the ones whose hearts beat in rhythm with the truth. In those days, a certain man lived in the eastern land, a man righteous and gentle. He worked the fields with his own hands and, shared his harvest with strangers. One evening, a serpent crawled into his house and coiled itself around his sleeping son. The man woke, saw the serpent, and cried out to God, "Lord, save my child." The serpent raised its head, fangs glistening, but before it could strike, a light filled the room. A quiet light, like the color of dawn. The serpent fell dead, without a sound. The man lifted his child and gave thanks, and the Lord spoke, "Those who trust in me shall not be harmed by the poison of evil." This story spread across the land, reminding the people that God protects the innocent, even when danger coils unseen. Years passed, kingdoms rose and fell, armies marched and crumbled, but the faithful endured. They refused to bow to idols, they refused to join the cruel, they refused to forget the covenant, and the Lord said, "Even if 10,000 fall to wickedness, I will preserve the one who trusts in me." From this remnant came teachers, leaders, and warriors of truth. They taught the children not the glory of battle, but the glory of compassion, not the power of kings, but the power of righteousness. Their villages shone like lamps in the wilderness. A prophet came among them, speaking a parable. There was once a mountain that touched the sky. A king climbed it and declared, "I have conquered heaven." But the mountain said, "You have conquered nothing. You stand only where I allow you." And a great wind came and cast the king down. Then, a humble shepherd climbed the same mountain, not seeking glory, but seeking God. The mountain said, "You are welcome, for you come with reverence." And the people understood that pride climbs to fall, but humility climbs to be lifted. The Book of Meqabyan ends as all true wisdom does, with a blessing and a warning. The blessing: blessed is the person who walks in truth, who helps the poor, who refuses to serve idols. Their days shall be long, and their hearts shall know peace. And the warning: woe to the oppressor, woe to the arrogant, woe to those who forget that God sees all. For the Lord is patient, but his justice never sleeps. And the narrator closes with words as old as creation. Pride builds empires that crumble. Humility builds souls that endure forever. This is the third book of Meqabyan, a saga of kings who rise in pride, brothers who walk two paths, and the humble remnant who carries the light of God through the shadows of history.